I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You've clicked on the Weather Now link. Boy, what a beautiful day today. Sunshine, and look at these high temps reaching the lower 50s in many areas, including 53 in Providence. That's a solid 10 degrees above the normal high. We're a little cooler for tomorrow. In fact, we are cold enough tomorrow night for some snow. I don't think it's a snowstorm. In fact, it doesn't look like a snowstorm for us, but we'll get grays with some light snow and maybe some thin coatings later Friday night. We're going to talk more about that in just a second. In the meantime, we're dry tonight. Friday morning is dry. We'll bring in some scattered light rain showers Friday afternoon, maybe early evening. As it turns cold and windy later Friday night, some light snow. It's gone by the weekend. The weekend looks dry. And you can see on the satellite photo just some thin clouds streaming in right now, but all of New England, upstate New York, and Pennsylvania dry. Now, we're tracking two systems, one across the Great Lakes. And the one that's over the off the Carolina coastline is going to be the primary storm system. So what will happen is both these systems will merge into one rapidly intensifying coastal storm. Normally, we'd be pretty concerned about this as far as getting a hit from a nor'easter, but we still think as though it's going to be far enough offshore so that we just kind of get grays with some light precipitation, some light snow, perhaps some very small accumulations, meaning an inch or less later Friday night. Ironically, the most snow is it's not a Foster-Gloucester deal, but rather out towards Cape Cod and the islands. But again, I mean, this is probably not even enough to shovel and plow. So, and we'll show you some numbers in just a second. But watch both of these systems merge. So this is 9 o'clock in the morning. It's dry. Clouds are on the increase. This thing really starts to crank up offshore Friday evening, Friday night. Admittedly, that is a little too close for comfort. But for now, a lot of our guidance is suggesting that it stays just far enough offshore. But, that shield of snow is at least the northern fringe of it. Watch this blue area right in here. Does kind of clip from roughly I-95 south and east towards the Cape. Further north and west you go, it's dry. Further south and east you go, you got a better chance for some snow. This is 11 o'clock Friday night. And then the fact that it's, the system is pulling away Saturday morning would limit snowfall accumulations. In fact, better part of Saturday is actually sunny, windy, dry, and chilly as that storm system pulls away. As far as snowfall, let's take a look at this. This starts Friday night at 11 o'clock into the pre-dawn hours. Now, what we're looking at here, now that 3 for Providence is not 3, it's 0.3. So 0.4, 0.3, 0.2. So this is all like kind of coatings over here. But you get in towards, Newport is close to an inch. I mean, first of all, this is one computer projection, though it is one that I do kind of somewhat agree with. You see 1.6, 2, 2.5. So out towards the Cape and the islands, a couple of inches not out of the question. I-95 corridor, just a coating. And I'm thinking this would be mostly on like car tops, windshields, patio decks, and not so much on the roads. And then the whole thing is gone by Saturday morning. Now, because it's an ocean storm, we're getting grays with it. The wind is pretty strong, or expected to be strong, towards the Cape and the islands, and even Block Island. So a high wind advisory in effect from 9 o'clock Friday night through 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Gusts perhaps up to or over 50 miles per hour. Friday morning looks fine. Morning commute looks fine. Sun to increasing clouds by 10 o'clock in the morning, 42. The afternoon is clouding up. Mid to late day wouldn't rule out a rain shower, a light rain shower. And it would be rain. Let me look at the temps. It's in the mid-40s. But as it turns colder on Friday night, we'll transition over to some light snow, and then it's gone by Saturday morning. So, obviously worth watching. I don't want to ignore this. Should this ocean storm, draw 100 miles closer, it would mean a little more in the way of snow. But right now, we're just going with minimum impacts. But do check back with us. In the meantime, we're dry tonight and right on through tomorrow morning for your Friday morning. That's your latest Weather Now update. Thanks for logging in. We'll talk to you soon.